Okay. Good morning. I'm sharing a little bit of my process, how my mind works. So it's like dominoes a little bit. Found the testimony about congressional testimony about amending the Constitution. And I actually got an email from Mr. Levinson, and that never even left committee. It died on the vine. So then using that idea that testimony is a great way of a touchstone for what I've learned and sharing how I'm applying it, how I'm processing it. So then Danielle Allen's testimony referred to expanding the House. So there was another testimony, but I can't find it. What I did find, so for whatever reason, I can share this with you. What I did find is the House Select Committee on the Modernization of Congress. And if I just kind of drill down and we're looking at it, okay, something happened, 118th Congress dropped the ball. 119th has their listing, but no activity. So this stuff died on the vine. October, December 21st, and that's it. However, let's go back to find the report. Recommendations. Let's see if we can get there. Recommendations to strengthen congressional oversight capacity, improve district operation, modernize congressional office operations, modernize the legislative process, and examine congressional continuity. So we had Sandy Levinson discussing congressional continuity in 2004. Alexa, stop the music. That was getting a little out of hand. Sorry. So we're frustrated with our Congress. We're frustrated with the political parties, right? They never get anything done. Well, why aren't they getting things done? Why are things dying on the vine? Why does a group of 10, 12 apostles gather as a committee and decide whether or not to allow bills to be considered for a hearing? So organizationally, I don't understand it. I'm putting some trust into the arguments made by these experts that give testimony or give this report. I don't know if we can find. So here is the actual H.R. 2797 House Expansion Commission Act. It's dated April of this year. Right? So what does it say? What is it telling us? Can we find it? Text. Boom. So, what is it telling us? To establish a commission to study and develop proposals for expanding the House of Representatives and for other purposes. Okay, fine. Congress finds the following: establishment, duties of commission, membership, personnel of commission, powers of commission, termination. The commission shall terminate 90 days after submitting the report. Okay, so that's the process there. Don't know why they're still on the book, so to speak, this or 2025, this last calendar year. So their findings are, for nearly a century, the number of members of the House of Representatives has been set at the 1929 cap of 435 members. The number of constituents represented by each member of the House of Representatives has dramatically increased since the number of members of the House of Representatives was arbitrarily capped in 1929, y'all. 97 years ago? 97 years ago? The 1929 cap on the number of members of the House of Representatives was instituted when the United States population was 123 million. Since then, hubby's home. I'm really on air. Since then, the United States population has tripled to about a third of a billion people, y'all. A third of a billion. So now, each district represents nearly 800,000 constituents. That's 800K to 1 ratio. With current population growth estimates, the average congressional district could have approximately 829,000 by 2050. A growing movement in Congress and in think tanks seeks to increase the number of members of the House of Representatives to increase public access to members, improve diversity, and enhance member ability to serve their constituents. Representatives Earl Blumenthal introduced House Bill 622, the Restoring Equal and Accountable Legislators in the House Act, in the 118th Congress, which would add 150 seats to the House of Representatives, increasing it to 585 members. Okay, that's a stopping point, right? My coffee's going to get cold, but this is how we dig in. My next thing is I want to know more about House Bill 622 and where it died in the vine, which vine it died in, which house it died in. These are the changes that we have got to, as a people, as the citizenry, we have to understand and we have to demand, because politicians will respond to the polity. That's us. All right, let's see. Let's go back and say, welcome to my kitchen. Good morning.